Next, we have Patricia. Schuba. Sorry, I didn't see the A there.
Good morning. Thank you,
Morning.
Commissioners.
Morning.
First, I want to say thank you to all the residents who are here today. I think it's amazing that we're actually engaging on these issues. We elect you, and I think it's important that you hear from the public. So thank you for providing this opportunity during your weekly meetings to listen to the public. And that actually today, as was pointed out, you're taking comments and actually interacting with the public. I came this morning to ask for accommodations at the hearing, and a few people have touched on that. But actually, there's an opportunity to both accommodate the schedule of the commission so that it's not an all-day, all-night kind of affair, but also give the opportunity for anyone in the public who wants to weigh in on this, because I do feel like your responsibility, your primary responsibility is to the public, not to corporations coming to the county looking for zoning code changes. And actually, RSMO 610.020.2 has that exact language about each meeting shall be held at a place reasonably accessible to the public and of sufficient size and accommodate the anticipated attendance by members of the public and at a time reasonably convenient to the public unless for good cause, such as a place of time is impossible or impracticable. I have had the honor and privilege to testify at many hearings, and some of them have been federal hearings. I've flown to D.C. to testify in front of the EPA. And at that time, what the EPA does in other state and federal agencies is they allow a time for the public to sign up that's bracketed. So my time on the 28th of May to speak about coal ash regulations and their rollback is between 2 and 4 o'clock Eastern time. So I can take time off from work to actually be available during that time. I don't know exactly when I'll be able to testify, but I know it's between 2 and 4 o'clock. I feel like most people, and the people I'm hearing from the county, are not available to get here by 8 a.m. and before 9 a.m. to sign up a card, a physical card, and then be available at any time during the day to testify. One of those is a member of our community who's a dairy farmer, and she's got a large family, and she lives in Villa Ridge. She'll be impacted by this. And on that morning, she has to milk her cows. She's got to get her kids to where they need to be. And she's directly impacted. She's one of those people that should be here or have an opportunity to be here. And I understand that we can submit written testimony, but if you have a stack as large as you've told me, I can't imagine you can get through all of that, or that you can see the faces of your constituents and their concern. So I would ask you, and actually honestly extend a hand, please provide an opportunity for people to sign up. I don't know if that's possible to do before Monday, but to allow people to sign up online and say, yes, I want to testify. That gives you a chance to know how many people will be here. And if it's unreasonable that you're looking at 100 and something people wanting to testify, that you can break that up into separate meetings that are reasonable. And I think that's what we deserve. This whole process, my understanding is it started in December of last year with one of the companies coming to you for an NDA. We're asking for the opportunity to speak to you directly, and we trust that you have the interest of the public at heart. I really do believe that, even though we often stand up and say, no, that's not what we believe. Here's some information we want you to consider. We have to believe that you have the interest of us at heart, our farmers, our farmland, the people who've lived here for generations. Mine have been here 5 generations in eastern Franklin County. And I'm worried, and I want you guys to stand up for us, and you have this opportunity to do that. I also wanted to extend my concern for Mr. Roberts. It's very hard when you're feeling like someone is coming straight at you and threatening your family to try to stay reasonable in a conversation to ask for your support. But I feel like it's your place to extend that to him, to be considerate of his concerns and needs. And actually, you had mentioned that there is no state law, but there is. There's a disclosure law about pollution of anyone who owns that property. They are, under state law, they're required to disclose that before purchase. So I would, everybody step back, take a breath, and say, this is our responsibility to represent the public. It's the public's responsibility to engage. That's why we're all here today. I'm supposed to be working, but I'm here. And I'm grateful for all these people who could take the time to be here. And I know there are thousands of us concerned about this that want to be in front of you and express that and have your concern be represented for us in this decision. I also want to add that I'm a little confused about when we get interaction with you and legally get representation with you. A hearing is a legal thing. It's on the record. That's all that really matters legally. So I would say the time is not after the hearing to engage with us, but before hearings. If you can establish a hearing after this one and engage in a town hall and actually legitimately take comment from the public on the record, that protects you. That protects you in your decision on the data centers. So when we were engaging with the PNC, we were told we can't talk to you. We're being legally advised not to talk to you because the hearing is closed. So if Monday the hearing closes, I don't feel confident that you're actually really going to consider our comments. You legally don't have to, and you're going to be advised to that. So please think through those things, get additional counsel, talk to experts, because this is a big decision for all of us. I know you both live here. You've lived here for a very long time, and your families have. This is about all of us. So thank you for listening today. And I hope that you will consider having additional hearings, that you'll allow us to sign up for those times so that more people can participate, so that they don't have to be here the entire time and wonder when they're going to be able to testify. Is that something you feel like is reasonable and that you can accomplish for us?
I'm one vote. So as a commission, we have to make a decision as a whole. And I've already stated my...
But this is a procedural question. It's about how we hold our hearings in the county.
That's probably more of a legal question then.
No, it's a commission. It's a commission question. And you're being advised by your attorney.
I would suggest to the commission that they not respond to that question.
Of course you would, Mark. You're definitely right. Do you represent the county or who do you represent?
Thank you, Patricia.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Off work and coming in here.